Hey my J-Stones, it's Mary Jam and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be what career should you do. So we have 5 piles today, which is definitely different. I didn't expect that, but yeah. So pile number 1 is a lion with the words say and a heart. Number 2 is a cheetah. Okay, wait, this is a cheetah, right? I'm thinking now, it's like a cheetah or a leopard. Like, don't come for me, guys. This is literally the big 5 in my country. So, anyway, and it says big. Number 3 is a wow. I really shouldn't. Why do I always explain the animals? I don't even know them. I'm pretty sure this is a buffalo, and then it says Cape Town because represent. That's where I be staying. Number 4 is a buffalo, a zebra, a rhino, another rhino, and a lion. My nails are so tragic, oh my word. And number 5 is an elephant and the word fairy. So these are the 5 piles. Pick which one resonates. Think about the message that you want to get. Think about the career that you want to be doing. And yeah, let's get into the video. Hey my J-Stones, it's Mary Jam and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be what career should you do. So this is definitely a different type of video where I'm going to be giving career advice. So honestly, I'm just going to trust that the messages come through and I convey it accurately. Please remember these videos are for entertainment purposes only. Please do not blame me for any of the things that you do outside of watching this video. So yeah, let's just get into the video. So for pile number 1, what career should you do? So your song is No More Love by Danielle Bergoli. Honestly, very controversial. I'm sorry that I have the song from her, but I made this pile a really long time ago and I just wanted to record the video so that I could Anyway, so I write my life in these bars. They be all up in my feelings. You know I ain't got no heart. How you lie to my face. I had to teach her a lesson. Working on my anger, blowing these lames up. Weird to get that song with what career should you do? I feel like, okay. Give me a sec. So okay. I feel like I see it kind of like tying in. So you could be a fire sign, a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. Definitely, I'm getting a lot of fire signs. So you could be a fire sign. With no more love, I feel like you should do a career, something that kind of doesn't have to do with emotions. Something that's really subjective. Maybe like a 9 to 5 job, or a job where it's kind of like you don't have to make any emotions in it. So you could be someone that has to do with like taxes, or like something that has to do with business, someone that's really business orientated. You could be a even like a manager. Like I feel like you could be a manager. You could take that direction, because you're gonna have to sympathize with some people with the I'm sorry card. I feel like you're gonna have to be able to sympathize with other people, but not exactly empathize with them. So you can not like feel sorry for them, but you can feel them on a certain level, but you don't take it to the point where you actually feel what they're busy feeling. Because I feel like this is like less feelings. And with the intuition card, I feel like again you're gonna have to be able to connect to your people that are below you. So, and also, yeah, you're gonna have to connect to people below you. Like I feel like you're gonna be someone that definitely is on top. So yeah, like I feel like a lot of people are gonna be coming to you for guidance and asking you a lot of things. You also could be working in a job that has to do with like trading forex, where it's like really strategic as well. But the I have to walk away card, I feel like you're gonna have a lot of employees that you're gonna have to make really like tough decisions. And it's probably gonna be like decisions that people don't want to make. So you're gonna have to do like basically all the dirty work, I'm guessing, and it's gonna cause like a lot of like other like employees below you. Like I'm just kidding, you're gonna be really like above, you're gonna be really up there. Even with the balloon, like you're just gonna be getting up and up and up and up and up. So yeah, you're gonna have to be really stern as well. And maybe it's not like exploiting people, but I'm getting like you're gonna be making like a lot of money basically, and other people might even like have to walk away from you. You might even have to work alone. Like I feel like it would be best for you because you have the isolation card. You also should, I feel like if you were to work with a partner, would definitely help you with coming back card. I feel like working with a partner, maybe three people being like the mind and the brains of the operation, and then having a lot of other people that are not partners but just part of your team basically. So I write my life in these bars. I feel like it's gonna have to be a project that you start on yourself, being an entrepreneur. It's gonna be something that you're really passionate about as well. And then it says they will be all up in my feelings. You know I ain't got no heart. So maybe other people could be like trying to appeal to you, trying to be like, oh, can't you do it this way? You're gonna have to be like stern and be like, no, like this is the way we're doing it, like this is how I have intended the things to go. And you're gonna have to just like, you know, be really stern as well. With the masking card, I feel like I don't know if you're going to be really happy doing this, but I feel like you're going to be really passionate about it, and sometimes your passion can turn into the thing that like for example, when you turn your hobby into a job, like, you know, lots of YouTubers, like there are a lot, like there was a really like a time, I forgot when, but like there was a period in time when like a lot of the YouTubers were just like, I'm just gonna say really I don't want to say depressed because I don't want to be putting that word out there, but they were definitely going through like a decline, where everybody was just like with their mental health, like everyone was like getting really obsessed with views and everything. And the thing is, most YouTubers started their journey making videos as a hobby, and then they had to make it into a job. So they say the quickest thing to hate something is to turn your hobby into a job. It's like something that's full time, and that could happen with you, where it's like you have a hobby and then it turns into your full time job, and then other people will be saying like, oh, you should do this, you should be doing this, and it basically like other people will be telling you how you should be doing your work. I talk way too loud. I feel like you could also be an ambassador maybe, but you're basically just going to be doing the brains behind things. You're going to be coordinating other people and telling them what to do. You're going to be working on the phone a lot and doing a lot of Skype calls and Skype meetings, texting a lot of people. You're going to be in constant communication, telling other people what to do. You'll have a lot of assistants around you as well. Assistants that you will employ, not that are given to you. So you're going to have to be making a lot of money, a lot of capital before you can make your enterprise like much bigger. I feel like you're gonna have to do a lot of word of mouth as well. You could be throwing parties. You could even be the event planner in the parties. Just like, you know, planning everything out. For some reason, I'm getting a lot of parties, so maybe you'll be going to parties in order to bring awareness to the type of career that you're busy doing right now as well. You're gonna have to say yes to a lot of things, like saying yes to things that you wouldn't usually say yes to, but it's just for the better of your brand as well. And then it says I had to teach a lesson, so you would be maybe having other people under your wing and then teaching them how to basically be not as good as you, but as knowledgeable in the type of career that you're busy going in. So like I said, manager, event planner, I was gonna say director, but not really, but something that you're really passionate about, and something that's gonna have to cause like something that's gonna need a lot of capital in the beginning, and then yeah, it could be a hobby that you turn into a career as well, and something that will have a lot of people beneath you, and then having your three partners as well. You could be starting a business as well. You're someone that's really intellectual, and I feel like that will help you. It will definitely benefit you. And being able to sympathize with other people but not empathize, like that, really, that's important, where it's like you don't empathize but you sympathize. With the reunion card, I feel like you might even have to merge. I'm so sorry about the airplane, but you might have to merge with other people as well. So you could your business would be like really small in the beginning, and then you have to merge with other people. Your confidence would also really help with this, so you could be really confident as well. So you're gonna have to be able to put yourself out there, like you're basically like putting yourself out on the line. You're letting it be known. You're showing your face. You're letting people see who you are as well. But the separator, with the Five of Hearts, that is the separator card. Like I said, I feel like it's going to cause a lot of division between a lot of people. Like, not everyone will be basically seeing your vision. So yeah, it could cause like even a bit of like stagnation in a relationship, even in like a few of your personal relationships. But I feel like it's your passion, so it's something that you have to pursue. And then it says working on my anger, blowing these lanes up. So maybe sometimes you'll get like really caught up in your business, and it's kind of just like you have to basically control that, because you also have a fire here that I drew at the bottom, and you know, fire spread. So not saying that all fire signs are like, you know, like a, I don't know, like a mess or something, but fire spread, you know. So you have to basically be able to control your anger, control your emotions. You have to be really subjective, and that's gonna help you in order to be in this career. And then it says blowing these lanes up, fam. So if you do this, and you know, you keep reading a lot about the business that you're doing and the career that you're doing, and you're very well informed, it will help you in order to be really successful, because you even have the 10 of diamonds, and this is an abundance of money coming in. So that's a really great card to be having. You also have the five of spades. This has to do with separation again. So I'm getting like you could be working by yourself in the beginning, and then you find other people that are like-minded and other people that have the same vision as you, and it's basically gonna be like super dope. But the five, yeah, again, outside influences as well. You're gonna get like a lot of unexpected events. So it's gonna be like for the most part you're knowing what you're doing and like it's a stable job. But I feel like in the beginning it's gonna be a lot of loopholes, a lot of things that you're gonna have to be like overcoming as well, and you have to prepare yourself for change every single day. But like it's a stable job, so that's weird, right? But like business, I guess when you're like tackled by like I don't know, like this is gonna be like super like ignorant for me to say, but like I'm just like thinking like something like because I mean I don't think I don't resonate to this pal, but so like say not like it's a math problem, you're doing math right, and you're like your mathematician basically, right? You get a hard sum like family, but I didn't expect that to the power of x to come there, you know. So like that's like a basic example, but like you know put it to a grander scheme. So you'll be doing your job, but then you wouldn't expect this those loopholes to be coming, and then it's like you have to be prepared for that. With gambling and speculation, you could have to work with like people that for example, like I'm thinking about Gotham for some reason, but Barbara Keene, like her business that she made with the club and everything, like she had to, you know, scrape from the bottom. She had to ask people that people didn't have a lot of faith in as well, so she had to get their help, and then it's kind of like they ended up becoming, you know, way higher as well. So maybe you're going to be asking people to help you that people will be like you want that person to work with you, or you're working with that person that's going to be like yeah, like they have a lot of potential, and you're going to have to invest in a lot of things and a lot of people as well, definitely investing in people. And then with the 10 of clubs, I feel like your job could also include travel, and again emphasizing the change. So that's what I got for pile number one. I really hope the video resonated. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm not going to be doing a color and a number for this video. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey my J-Stones, it's Mary Jim and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be what career should you do. So for pile number two, your song is Let It Go by Indiana Menzel. So actually this is from Frozen. The snow glows white on the mountain tonight, a kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. Be the good girl you always have to be, let it go, my power flurries through the air into the ground. So what career should you do? Maybe something that's like really icy. Oh, you have a lot of, oh, okay, a lot of synchronicities. Okay. I feel like there's one job that you're destined to do. Like honestly, it's like one job that you've been putting off, like something that you think that's like your dream. Something that you've been like, no, like it's impossible. Like fam, it's not impossible. Like nothing's impossible. Don't ever say anything's impossible. So you could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces, a water sign, as well as an Aries. You could be an Aries, as well as an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and then you also have a Genia emphasizing a water sign and an air sign, so a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, as well as a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I feel like what you're gonna have to do is gonna involve your partner for some reason. Like it could be doing like you're gonna start a business with your partner, like your significant other even, or like it's gonna revolve around them. I feel like what you should be doing something that involves like, you know, love. Like you should be doing something that has to do with love, because you have a lot of hearts and a lot of diamonds. Because I mean, if you look at the market, like what do people want the most, right? I feel like okay, there's a lot. Like there's money and there's love. Money and love, right? What else do you need? Like that's what you should be doing. You should be working on your brand right now. You could be like a brand ambassador. I said that in pile number one, but I kind of just mentioned it. But I feel like this is definitely more you. To the point where it's kind of like you could be a social media influencer. I feel like you could be a social media influencer. You're gonna be really yourself. You have to be yourself, and that's the career you should be doing. So whatever you do naturally, whatever flows best with you, whatever is the thing that you're like really good at and it doesn't take any effort at all, whether it's writing stories and busy influencing other people, like that could be something that you're doing. A freelance writer. You could also be I don't know, like I'm thinking about a reporter, but not really. But you could be a reporter, honestly, reporting news to other people, informing other people on events that happen, and helping people. You could even be like, I don't know, like low-key a YouTuber maybe, but I feel like something that has to do with filming, directing, and writing as well. So it says the snow glows white on the mountain tonight. You could have to do something where you have to, I don't know, because for how one I said that you have to be alone, but I don't think you're going to be alone with this one. at all. Like I definitely feel like you're gonna get like a lot of support. Like the job that you're doing is gonna be like you have to work with the public. You have to work with the public. Like definitely. Because you have the secret admirer card, and like how this ties in is kind of like you have like this gift basically that you have to show with the world, and I feel like you can't keep it a secret if you want to be successful. You have the William Shakespeare card, sorry. So you definitely could be an actor even, or like a performer, someone that just like is really good with their words. So you could definitely be a poet, a writer, a performer, a rock star even. Like honestly, I'm getting like Noah, oh, what's his name? I shouldn't even say his name. I can't even remember his name. Noah from Stranger Things, like he's like a rock star basically. So you could definitely be doing something like that. You could also be doing something more low key, but kind of like, fam, what you mean? I feel like you could be gifted with your voice though. I feel like you can really be persuasive on other people, and you have the phone call, so you could even be like a secretary as well. With break down the walls, I feel like you're going to be the type of person, the career you should be doing is where you get to know people. You could be a psychiatrist as well, helping other people with their plans. A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. I feel like you're gonna be like, I don't know why, but I'm not getting the sense that you're gonna be alone, even though this is like saying you're gonna be on a high mountain, like people on each on the mountain, a kingdom of isolation. So you could be by yourself, but it's technically like not really by yourself. Like if you look at a social media influencer, technically like when you're talking to the camera, like what I'm doing right now, technically I'm talking to myself, but like not really. Like I'm with you guys, like we're in this together. When it comes to acting as well, you're busy learning a character, and that character isn't really you, and sometimes you feel like, oh, like, but like they're not seeing me, but it's like they are seeing you, they're seeing you performing, you know. So it's how you look at the situation as well. um, this career will make you, you'll have to be really objective with this, and you'll have to look at things like a half glass full. You have to be really optimistic as well. And then it says be the good girl you have to be. So maybe you're gonna break out of something. I'm getting kind of like Selena Gomez. I'm not Selena Gomez. That's like a good example. Let's say Miley Cyrus. Like honestly, guys, just like get the example, not the person. Okay. So Miley Cyrus, like when she was Hannah Montana, she was 13 when she first came into the industry, and then she left the industry doing Wrecking Ball and things that are really different to what she first started doing. So that could be you. Like you'll start off be doing like a certain brand right now, but then you realize like that's not who you want to be. The type of career that you're gonna be doing is something that's gonna be always changing. Like it's never gonna be the same thing every day. You're gonna have to be like used to this, but it's gonna be something that you really love doing. It's gonna be something that inspires you as well and inspires other people. I feel like you could be like a painter basically. You could be something, you could do something that gives back to the community as well. You're gonna be making things that seem really dark and depressing not so gloomy basically. You're gonna inspire a lot of people. Like I'm getting like an inspiration. So you could be an inspirational speaker, you could be an influencer. But yeah, like just say influencer, you're gonna influence a lot of people. You're gonna help people transition as well. So you definitely could be a psychiatrist. You're gonna be really goal orientated, and I feel like you're gonna be really successful. Like honestly, you're gonna be teaching a lot of people a lot of lessons, but different types of lessons, like lessons within themselves and lessons that they should learn with themselves. You could even be like a teacher or a healer. You could be doing something in the tarot community. I feel like you're gonna help people. Maybe even like you could be like a life coach. Like you can help people like find like themselves again. With that mercy card, I feel like it's gonna be something that's gonna make you really emotional. It's gonna make you like really have to be in touch with your emotions, and it's gonna have to exude on other people as well. They have to see your passion. They have to see your pain. They have to see it all. So you're gonna have to be really vulnerable as well. You're gonna have to talk to a lot of people. Like honestly, you're gonna probably get rejected a few times by a few people, but it's gonna like be good though, because behind rejection is like a new opportunity. Like honestly, behind every rejection is a new opportunity. So yeah, I feel like you the type of career you should be doing is something that where you have to definitely have a partner, like in the beginning, like just like one partner even. Like I feel like you don't even need a partner, but you're gonna get a lot of followers soon. Like I feel like you're gonna have a lot of followers. Like pile number one, I see people beneath him, but number two, I feel like it's followers. Like it's people that are like, you guys are like all like the same. Like you're gonna be telling them that they're all equal. You're gonna influence them. Um, Two of diamonds. You're gonna be investing a lot of money as well. You're gonna go out on like to large fancy parties. You're gonna get a large sum of money as well. Like I feel like people are gonna be giving you money. Like for pile one, okay, I'm gonna stop referencing. So for pile number two, you're gonna receive a lot of money from like the thing that you're busy doing. You're gonna get a lot of good feedback. you're gonna get a lot of good feedback, but you're gonna get a bit of bad feedback as well. I feel like some people are gonna be like, what you doing, like I don't understand this, or like I don't agree with that, or like what you said was like controversial, I don't know. But like some people are gonna be like, no, like that's not the way to go. But like your bank account will still be full, fam, so it don't matter what they say. Let's be honest. You have the three of diamonds, so I feel like you are gonna be really confused on how you make money, basically. Like I don't know why, but I'm just getting like YouTuber for some reason. um yeah, or like an influencer, or like a, let's say, an Instagram influencer. So the thing about YouTube, like, I don't even make money on YouTube, but from what I know, from my knowledge, is you make money off of ads and like the ad revenue. So it's like confusing to other people how you make money. Or like if you were to do being an influencer, getting paid per brand and per sponsors as well. Or when you are an influential speaker, you get like your money isn't always, what's the word now, it's never like the same thing. You won't be earning the same thing every single time, you know. So some days you'll be making like a large sum of money, and other times you won't be. But either way, you'll always be getting paid money. Like the money will be coming through, but like sometimes it won't be as much, but you will be receiving a lot of money. Like you'll be receiving a lot of praise, actually. With the do. So you're gonna be confused on how you're gonna make money. You're gonna be like, okay, so I know what I have to do. Like I feel like I know what you're talking about, but you're gonna be like, but I don't know how to make money out of that. For example, like literally, I think it was Denzel Washington. I always say Denzel Washington, but he said that that there was this one lady and all she knew how to do. I think like, okay, I don't know. I'm probably definitely not doing a good. I'm not saying the right thing. Okay, let's just scrap that. So say now you can make sandwiches, basically, right? But now you're like, okay, I can make really good sandwiches. Like my chicken mayo sandwiches are the best sandwiches like in the entire world, and like it makes people go to like a different place, like Ratatouille, basically. You know, it's like their food, like it inspires them and it makes them like, you know, like be back on like when their mother used to make them food like that. And you're like, but how can I do it? Like, what must I do? Must I open my own restaurant? Basically, but you start off with that one sandwich, so you sell that to one person, you sell it to one person, and you're gonna be like confused on how you can make money from this, from making a sandwich. But it's like, what comes from making a sandwich? Where does a sandwich go? What does a sandwich do? You could give your sandwich to like, I don't know, like a taste tester, and then, well, not a taste tester, someone that's gonna like, you know, be able to help you. Like if you keep on sharing your gift with other people, someone else will basically discover you. That's what I'm getting. So you have to be discovered. You also have the six of diamonds, so this has to do with getting a lot of promotion. I feel like you're going to be really promoted easily. Okay, not easily, it's going to be hard to get to where you need to be getting to, but you'll get promoted really easily as well. Again, speaking of just like how much finances you're going to have, like you're going to get a lot of money, fam. The money gonna be good. The money gonna be good. I feel like you're gonna have a really good foundation for yourself as well, a good reputation. Like you're gonna have to be building your brand as well. You're also going to keep your family and your friends safe, and it speaks of security and positivity. And I feel like that's something that you're going to be putting on to other people. Like, be positive. Everything's going to be okay. Your numbers are 2, 8, and 9. So your name could start with a B, a K, a T, an H, a Q, a Z, or an I, or an R. It speaks of emotion. So you could be a Cancer. Number 8. You could be a Scorpio. It speaks of spirituality and being materialistic. And the things that are basically like seem intangible become tangible. Is intangible even a word? It speaks of karma as well. So you could be a Pisces. Again, it speaks of investments. Moving in silence, fam. Being really wise. Not telling everyone your plans. Being impulsive. And getting disappointed a lot. And getting caught off guard. Something that's very extravagant. So you're going to be really extra in whatever job you're busy doing. So that's what I got for pile number 2. I really hope the video resonated. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Hey my J-Stones, it's Mary Jim, and I'm back with another video. And today's video is going to be what career should you do. So let's get into it. For pile number 3, 4, 5, yeah. For pile number 3, what career should you do? Your song is That's Why You're Beautiful by Beyonce. Look young, cause they got soul, and that's why they're beautiful. I'll hand till your hands laid on my soul. I'm not wondering why. Be patient, love that could be us. Stay deep in love, look up and tell myself. So what you should be doing as a career, honestly, I already knew it like before I even like Wait, I need the bathroom. So for pile number three, what you should be doing is basically something that has to do with cosmeholics, something that has to do with the beauty industry. I feel like you're like really attractive. I feel like you could use that to your advantage, definitely. You could also use your knowledge and what you know, like oops, like you could be really knowledgeable about a certain thing, and I feel like that's like something that people like really want to know about. For example, like I'll go back to me, like if it comes to astrology, obviously I don't know that much. Okay, let's just go to another one, like Amateur Guru. Like she is a YouTuber on, yeah, she's a YouTuber. She's a YouTuber, right? And she knows a lot about astrology, so she gives a lot of people, you know, advice about astrology. She gives people like in-depth birth chart reviews and just like that type of stuff. So like I feel like if you're really well versed on a certain type of thing, whether it's beauty and being a makeup artist, your looks as well, you could be the face for something as well. People could use you as a brand. You could also be the type of person that can spread the word about a lot of things. So look young, because they got a soul. I feel like you could have to, basically you have to use what you got. Like fam, what you got is what you have to use. So you were given a good body, fam, use it. Like you could be an athlete also. But I feel like it's something where it's like people are gonna have to be looking at you, like looking at you, like looking like fam, they're gonna have to look at you. Maybe you have like really clear skin or something like that. I don't know. But I feel like your looks are something that's really gonna help you with this right now. You could be chasing a dream right now or something where it's like you don't know if it's possible, but it's possible, fam. The type of career that you should be doing is something that's gonna keep you really motivated as well. And it says that's why they're beautiful. So something that's gonna be like talking about your beauty, because you also have the attractiveness card. So something, again, I'm just getting something that's to do with beauty. Kind of like, I don't know, like a bit scandalous even. Like you could be a, I'm getting that you could be a talent manager, you could be a director. Like for Pal 2 I was kind of thinking like I feel like Pal 3 you could definitely be a director where you will scout out other people. You could be looking for new young faces for your brand. For example, like I don't know, like I just like always have to put it back to me so I can explain it better. Like say now I was an actress, which I am not really, trying to be, aspiring to be. So say now you're an actress, right? You've been in the industry for like 10 years, and then you realize, okay, I want to be a director. So then you are a director now, but you have, the reason why you're such a great director is because you have acting experiences. So that's basically what you should be doing. It's something where you've been working in the market for a really long time, and then once you've known enough about it, you can basically get a promotion from it. So I feel like I could be working in the beauty industry. You could be doing makeup on yourself, and then you become a makeup artist, and then you start making your own makeup. You could be owning little chains, like little stores, and then eventually start opening up your own mall. So something in that type of field where it's really easy, not really easy to get promoted, but it's really likely. Like you know the saying, if you hang around in the barbershop for a really long time, you're gonna get a haircut. So yeah, and then it says, I'll hand you lays till your hands laid on my soul. I feel like this has to do with your hands. You could be like even a masseuse, or you could be doing like, I don't know, like you could be doing people's nails. You could be working in a beauty shop. And then it says, I'm not wondering why. Be patient, love. That could be us. I feel like what you're gonna have to be doing, or the career you should be doing, is something that has to do with patience. Like I feel like maybe for some reason you aren't really patient. Like I feel like you maybe aren't really patient, but the job that you're busy doing is kind of like really patient, and it's gonna cause you to do, like, it's gonna change you basically. Like I feel like your job will end up becoming your entire life. So you know, like that can definitely be risky, but I feel like you're just gonna love your job as well. It's gonna be like you're doing your dream job, like you don't want to stop doing it, and you're like, well, this is my job, this is my dream, and it's like, fam, take a break as well, you know. So, I'd say stay deep in love. It's gonna keep you really grounded as well. Like you could even be a pastor maybe, um, but I feel like what you say is gonna make people, like, I don't know, more beautiful for some reason. Like the words you say will influence other people, or like what you do for other people. You make them feel more relaxed. So you could be a masseuse, you could be doing makeup and beauty. And then it says, look up and tell myself. You're gonna have to be doing a lot of self motivation. So you could also be a really independent person. I feel like it's gonna take a lot of time for you to end up doing what you want to be doing. Like you'll be doing what you want to be doing. For example, like say now you get your job as an intern in a newspaper printing company, but you want to be writing your own column. So you're gonna be like, well, all I'm doing is, you're gonna think that's like insignificant in the meantime, but I feel like you have to get promoted in order for you to be doing your dream job basically. So you're gonna have to, like, be working amongst the people that you feel like, oh, but I don't deserve to be here. It's gonna be like, fam, just keep doing what you're doing, and then you're gonna get promoted to that. With the lost in translation card, I feel like that definitely ties in. Like, you're literally gonna have to get promoted. Like, whatever you get promoted from, I feel like that's gonna be the thing that you need to be doing, and that's the career you should be doing. With the emotions running wild, for some reason, like, I feel like it's gonna be a messy job that you're doing. Like, it's the thing that nobody else wants. Not that nobody else wants to do it, but it's something where it's like it's really hard to be doing this. Like, fam, it's really hard to be doing this. I guess if you were like a director, it's really hard to be doing that. Having to discern between different types of people, and it's gonna be like there are people crying, and you have to like sorting out fights while you could be a lawyer even, like, just like this, putting arguments to a rest as well with the arguments card. So having to come to conclusions as well, having to choose between certain people, definitely. Like, I'm definitely getting like a director type vibe where you're basically choosing like the people that are going to be the face of your brand, or choosing the people that should be a part of the brand as well. And maybe even like judging people in a way where it's like you have to say, okay, well, you should do this because you do this and this, and putting people in their place even. So giving people jobs. Like, you'll literally be the person that's giving people jobs. Emotions running wild, I feel like it's gonna cause other people to, like, tell you their problems even. So you're gonna have to be like a people's person and like a really motivational person as well. Like, I'm definitely getting like a manager, like Princess Carolyn, what she does. Like, there's a difference between an agent and a manager. I don't know what it is. I feel like your job's gonna cause you to you're gonna have to be really like doing a lot of thinking. I don't know, but I'm thinking about Big Bang Theory. Like, they were all scientists, so like you could even be a scientist, fam. Like, you have to make like a major breakthrough in order for you to be recognized and to make some bank. Because you have the King of Diamonds, so that's where you can make the bank. That's where the bank is. So it's you having to excel in your work every single day in order to become something, or not become something, but in order to make a lot of money. Like I said, being really motivated, I feel like it's gonna make you have to swallow your pride in the beginning. Maybe you're gonna be like, I don't want to be doing this, but it's kind of like the reason that you're doing this, like, it's gonna pay out because you have the 10 of Hearts as well. So ending in, like, complete fulfillment. Like I said, you definitely could be a model even. Something that has to do with your face, like I said, making other people look beautiful as well. Could be doing with shoes. Maybe you're being a manufacturer as well. You could be making clothes for other people, but it's something that makes other people like walk away with the service rendered basically. It's using your creativity in a really practical way as well. It could also be using your body or using other people's bodies. Like, I feel like you have a really nice body. That's gonna help as well. You're gonna have to be really approachable. Like, those people that are in the store that, like, ask you, oh, like, do you want to sign up for this and this and this? And it's kind of like the confidence that you have to have with that, and the mindset, and the look that you have to have. Like, if you are a flight attendant, you have to be like a certain height, a certain look, and everything. And like, that could be something that you're doing also. And basically, you guys all look the same as well. Like, I'm getting like you guys all look the same, so you could be wearing a uniform as well. Like, I don't know, I'm not getting like the army or anything, but something where it's like you guys are all wearing the same thing as well. And you have to work on your communication skills, because I feel like you'll be talking to a lot of people all the time. You could be traveling a lot for your job as well, or speaking to people that are really similar to you, people that have the same. You have like a really niche type of career where it's like only some people will be able to be a part of it. So it could be something that has to do with politics even, or just like talking to people that have similar backgrounds to you as well. So yeah, talking to people that have similar backgrounds to you. And then the King of Diamonds. I talk too fast. I'm sorry, guys. I get excited. I feel like you could be an entrepreneur as well. You could be a business person. It speaks of financial stability. So I feel like you'll have enough money to start off your business, and it's gonna like it's gonna take a while to like break even. But like you'll be settled in. You'll be settled. Like, maybe like you'll have to take a lot of settlements. So like I said, you definitely could be a lawyer. With the Four of Spades, what career you should be doing is something where you have to treat yourself. Like, I feel like it has to do with a lot of self-enrichment as well. You could be writing books, publishing books. You could be the person that publishes the books, not the person that actually writes the books. you're gonna be really satisfied in your work as well. You're gonna be like, okay, well, I can go to bed like well rested because I know that I changed someone's life and I made someone's life better. So it's something like it's really fulfilling. The job that you have, definitely very fulfilling. With the Five of Diamonds, that of the career you should be doing is something where you have to exchange your ideas with other people. So you're always gonna have to be bargaining with other people. You're gonna have to be thinking, okay, well, what can I do? Like what they say to me. Like you can't ever say no to other people. Like I feel like you have to take other people's advice as well, but you also have to give advice, and you have to be able to brainstorm with other people as well. Getting a new job, a settlement, financial resolution, and you're gonna be really. This is like a new way of doing things. Like for example, like before we didn't have cell phones. Okay, let's set a good example. Okay, but yeah, I guess you can say that. Say now, like we want to, like someone will give you a problem and you have to solve it basically. So you're gonna say, we want to communicate with people, but we don't know how to. Then someone invented a cell phone, and it's just like that and more basically. And that's the type of job that you have to do. And then you'll be in the room with the creative room where you're with the other creators and you have to speak to them. So you'll speak to the talent, you'll speak to the creators, and you guys are all having an open discussion basically. That's what I'm getting with the Five of Diamonds. You're gonna have to put in a lot of effort as well. Like every single day, you're gonna be putting in all your effort. Like you could be a police officer even, but not really. I'm not getting that though. With the Nine of Diamonds, you get financial gain, material gain as well. So things manifesting into like a large sum of money over a long period of time. So eventually, like in the beginning, you probably won't be making that much money, but eventually, if you keep on working really hard, you'll be making a lot of money. With the Ten of Hearts, that speaks of good luck, happiness, and success. So you will be really successful if you do this job. And then you have the Ten of Spades, and this has to do with secrets. I feel like you're gonna have to maybe have a lot of secrets from other people. You're gonna have to be really confidential. So it could be being a psychiatrist or being a lawyer and keeping your, or you could be a doctor as well. And it's kind of like the confidentiality thing where it's like you can't tell other people what you're doing. You could even be working for like a secret agent fam, and it's like you can't tell your family and friends what you're doing. That's my dog. And yeah, like you're probably gonna be thinking a lot like, oh, what if I fail, what if I don't make it? But you basically have to get rid of those thoughts in order for you to succeed. That's what I got for pile number 2, fam. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I really hope it resonated, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey my J-Stones, it's Mary Jim, and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be what career should you do. So for pile number 4, your song is How Do I Get There from China and McLean by China and McLean. I'm very sorry. I took a step into a new direction, following my heart this time and not my head, but everything I'm feeling now I gotta question. Every bit of faith that I believed in, every single smile has disappeared, cause it's so hard to breathe. Now it feels like someone hid the sun where I can't find it. So the type of job that you're gonna have to be doing, maybe it's gonna feel demeaning in the beginning. Like it could feel demeaning. Like honestly, there's this thing that you actually should watch. This Disney movie. I forgot. I don't know, this movie, a Disney motivational thing. I literally watch it all the time. Like I downloaded it and I just watch it all the time. I'm looking for my pin now. It's all the way over there. Hopefully I remember. For pile number 4. But it basically like the guy said to the other guy with the Hunchback of Notre Dame. I'm pretty sure he said you have the makings of greatness in you, but you have to have the strength to, I don't know, I'll link it down below. Okay, so basically like you have greatness inside of you, and if you want to make it, like you can't be basically like saying, oh no, I'm not enough, or I'm not gonna make it, or how do I get there from here. Like I feel like you're really talented and you're gonna have to use your talent. That's the thing that you should be doing, the talent that you have, the talent that we were given. So I took a step into a new direction. I feel like it's going to be something that's completely different to what you thought you were going to be doing. It could be like leaving a company even. Like maybe you were like born into like a family business and people expected you to do something, but it's like you have to do something that's completely different. Something that not other people will be doing. Something that not a lot of people are doing as well. And then it says following my heart this time and not my head. So the career that you should be doing is something that you're really passionate about and something that you really love doing. And it's something that maybe other people won't be really happy that you're doing as well. Other people might be like, you can't make it, fam, da 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 da. I feel like type of career that you should be doing is going to be really luxurious and really glamorous. I don't want to say it, but like I feel like I just have to put it out there. You could be doing I don't know, like you could be working in like a club. Like I was gonna say porn, but I mean like no shame guys, if you wanna do that. But like if you're like Mary Jane, do you just say that? Like, okay, I say that. That's for some of you. For others of you, I feel like you have a really seductive look to you, so I feel like you can persuade a lot of people. So the type of job that you have to be doing is something that has to do with convincing other people, getting people on your side. I don't know, but I'm getting Fallon from Dynasty, so I feel like you're gonna make a dynasty, fam. Like literally you're gonna make a dynasty. um Similar to pound number one, actually, where you're gonna have a lot of followers and a lot of people supporting you. And the only way that you will be able to do this career is if you have other people supporting you. Like you can't do it on your own. I mean, you'll do it on your own, but in order to like actually make it like your career successful is to have the other people supporting you. So you have to be really nice to the people around you, basically, and you have to listen to your heart and not your head. Like everything that you have to do will have to be based on your heart. So you could be a teacher even, or a coach, like a coach, football coach, netball coach, a teacher, a professor. But I'm getting dynasty. Like I'm just getting like you're gonna own a dynasty, fam. You're gonna own a building. Like you can like in I don't know. I'm thinking about Disney the whole time. Like I'm getting like Annie the Orphan and Jamie Foxx in the new Annie. And when he said, okay, and that's not a good example, but like he's like, the city's yours, fam. Like honestly, the city's yours. So I'll link that song also down below. But this has to do with like a dream, fam. Like tangle the dream, like when you can finally live your dream. And it's like you can do anything that you want to do. Like you just have to set your mind to it, basically. And maybe right now you don't even know what to be doing, and that's why you're on this video. So I feel like it's something where it's like you have to teach others, basically. Teach them what you know. Do what you know. And then it says, but I'm feeling now like I have to question every move I make. But everything I'm feeling now I question. You're probably second guessing yourself right now. And it's kind of like you think that you can't reach a certain goal, but it's like you have to reach that goal. And once you reach your goal, that's you doing your career. You reaching your goal, that's doing your career. You loving and existing, that's your career, fam. Like I feel like you can easily attract and manifest a lot of money into your life. And then it says every bit of faith that I believed in every single smile has disappeared. With the fake card and like a bunch of people like not smiling as well. Maybe the type of job that you have to do, you're gonna have to like lie to some people, or it's gonna cause you to lie to some people even. Like there is, like my brother was telling me, like the person that's on top, like, okay, not everyone. Okay, I'm not gonna put my brother out there. My brother didn't say this, but anyway. So the thing is, can like, anyways, sorry about that. But like, for example, right, the person that makes it that's really successful, like in order to get there, you have to make decisions that other people don't want to do, right? And you're gonna have to like hurt a lot of people's feelings. And in order for you to basically do the dream that you want to do, I feel like you're gonna have to like hurt a lot of people's feelings. And other people are gonna think that you even lost yourself, maybe. Because it's so hard to breathe now. It feels like someone hit the light where I can't find it. So the type of job that you have to do is something where it's kind of like working in the dark. Like I feel like you won't get a lot of recognition for it even. People will think like, oh, like no one needs that. But it's like, fam, we all need it. Like teachers are honestly under-deserved. They are like important. Like teachers are so important. Like they, for the most part, for me, like teachers are the people that motivate you. Like my teachers that I had at my school, like they motivated me. Like they literally motivated me and taught me life lessons that I will like have forever. And I feel like that's what you're gonna have to do. Like you're gonna be the type of person that people will overlook. Maybe people will think like, oh, that's not like that important. Like I'm getting like you could be a hairdresser, maybe. You could be like, well, people will think like, oh, like that person doesn't make that much money. But it's like at this point, like it's not even about the money. But I feel like you will make like a decent amount of money. Like you definitely will be able to get by. You have a lot of threes as well, and I feel like people are gonna like you as well. And like that's the thing, like you're really grounded, you're really put together, and like that's why people like you. Like you're really likable, And because you're so likable, people will be able to trust you, and that's what you have to use to your advantage as well. You're someone that always tells the truth, and that's why people will like you. You could be working in a jury, you could be doing like, little jobs, little extra jobs, like, the people that are in like the court, but like the people that are like the jury, not the jury. You could be a judge even, but I'm guessing, like, I feel like it's something that has to do with your hair. So you could be a hairdresser, you could like be a judge, like the person that has like the hair. You could be wearing like a cool hat as well. You could be working in the circus maybe, or something that has to do with like art as well. So number 3, this has to do with creativity. So you could be really creative. You could be an Aries as well. Your birthday could be the 3rd, the 12th, or the 21st, or the 30th. You're someone that just like is really optimistic and really honest, and I feel like really trustworthy. And you could even like be opening like a bake sale as well, or like a baking company. Like I'm getting Tuka and Bertie, where she was working in the business office, but she actually wants to like make cookies. So then she does that. Yeah, you're gonna get a lot of support by a lot of people and a lot of hate from other people. The type of job that you should be doing is something where you have to use your imagination every single day. Like positive thinking as well. It could be something that has to do with spirituality. Yeah, something has to do with spirituality maybe even. And just like letting, like, I don't know, like hyping people up maybe even. So like you're gonna have, like, that's your job, to hype people up. So like being really reassuring to other people and like telling people it's gonna be okay. Like being a mother figure, definitely could be a caregiver. Like that could be something that you're busy doing right now. And it's just because of the look that you have. Like you have a look where it's like, oh wow, like I trust this person. Like I feel like they can do what they're doing. I know what they're doing. Like, like in some movies, like I don't know, like South Park. Ugh, that's not a good TV show. I don't like it. I don't watch it. But for some reason, I'm just like thinking about like this one episode that I watched a long time ago, when they were like they get paid to do nothing, and not that you'll get paid to do nothing, but you're the type of person where it's like you could just walk into like a company wearing a blazer and someone will hire you, or they'll think that you're already like like you just like got it. Like you can get a job really easy. You could do anything basically. You're really flexible as well. And I feel like that's why you're gonna have a lot of haters. So I feel like the job that you have, like you'll have a lot of people being envious of you. I feel like you'll cry some days because you're working really hard and you feel like you're not like getting anything out of it as well. You feel like you're not getting enough money, but eventually you will get it. Like you just have to stay optimistic. And I feel like because you're so optimistic and because you're so truthful and because you're so humble, that's why people will love you, and that's why the people will be there for you. People will give you money as well. Like I feel like people will be like, oh, like, do you need help? Like I can lend you this. Like if you were to ask the bank for a loan, like they would give it to you basically. You definitely could be an Aquarius as well. And I feel like you could be a sightseer, a tour guide, maybe learning other languages, traveling the world, being, yeah, traveling the world, teaching English maybe. Something that has to do with sunglasses or anxiety. You could be the person that gives out medication as well. So you're not a doctor, but you're the person. Well, technically you're not a doctor, but you're the person that like hands out the medicine to people. You also could be doing something that has to do with athletes, something that has to do with athletics. You could be like, I don't know, a professional soccer player, or you could just be hanging out with a lot of kids. You could be a caregiver. You could have like your own orphanage. You could be like a nun or something, but like the person that just like owns the orphanage as well. And someone that's really creative, like I said, like it's just like your personality. I feel like that's really like really good. Like I like your personality and your aura and your vibe and your energy. Like you can basically manifest. I feel like you can be like manifesting like what job you want to be doing basically. Let's have a job you should be doing with the 2 of spades. This is a false friend. I feel like the job that you're gonna be doing, like there will be people that will like backstab you basically. It will cause a divide between you and a lot of people. Maybe it will be like you have to take a stand on something. For example, like if you have different parties basically. So like say now, like if it's like politics, like like say now it's like the ANC versus the DA. Like fam, we don't talk about that. So it's like like it could be that. So like say now you took a stand for the ANC, and then it's like the DA will be like, well, not the DA, but then like the rest of the parties will be like, okay, well that's your stand, that's your take, and then it causes division. So people will think that maybe like you're losing yourself or something like that, but it's like that's the stand you want to take, so that's what it is. That's not the party I'm voting for, guys, but I'm just saying. You also have the Ace of Diamonds, and this says a desire for money. I feel like you're gonna be like really like you want the money, and I feel like you can manifest that basically. It speaks of business and partnership as well. So someone could be coming to you, like you'll be chilling, and then someone will come to you and offer you an idea, and you wouldn't even realize that you're living your dream career basically. Like you won't realize it at first. You also have the Three of Hearts. So this has to do with obsessive behavior. I feel like you're gonna have to like work really hard, work long hours as well. It could be like a regular job, I guess. And by regular job, I just mean a 9 to 5 type thing. Like definitely it could be a 9 to 5. You even have the 9 to 5 over here. So yeah. Um, Three of Spades. I feel like it's gonna cause you to stress and worry as well. And it's kind of like you have to be really careful about your words. So you have to be like super knowledgeable. You have to like know what you're saying. Like you can't say the wrong thing. For example, like if like you're really famous or whatever, then if you say the wrong like a really like, if you say the wrong thing, you say something that's like controversial, like fam, people will cancel you. So like if you say the wrong thing in this job, like you can get like cut. Like yeah, you can get cut. Like if you're like a coach or whatever, and you're telling them go left, we must go right, and it's like, fam, did you just say that? You just lost the game. Bam, guys aren't in the finals anymore. Like something like that, basically. And then you have the Two of Hearts, and this has to do with a companion and a reflection of a relationship. And I feel like the type of person that you are will reflect in your work, basically. So the type of career you should be doing has to revolve around lifestyle as well. And then you have the Jack of Diamonds, and this has to do with a messenger. So you could be conveying messages to other people. You could be an assistant. Yeah, you could definitely be an assistant. You could be working with lights as well, like a set. You could be doing lights. And calming people down, maybe like the person that does that works in an ambulance. And then you have the Nine of Spades. What career should you be doing? Loss and disappointment and problems. I feel like you're gonna have to learn with like you're gonna have to deal with like a lot. Like your environment won't be the most happy place, but you'll be really happy. And I feel like that's what makes not happy, but you'll be more optimistic. And you have to look at this in a really subjective, objective. You have to basically separate yourself from where you are right now and just focus on doing your work and doing your work as well as you can. You could be a barber as well. With the Five of Clubs, this is a renovator. You could be a, what's the word now? The person that sells houses to people as well. Real estate agent. Again, it speaks of jealousy. Like I feel like a lot of people could be jealous of you, and maybe the job that you're doing, the career that you're doing, is gonna be like other people are gonna be looking at they're really successful, and you're gonna be like, but I'm not making any money. I feel like I'm not doing the right thing. But you basically have to keep doing what you're doing, and you can't second guess yourself, and you can't be comparing yourself to anyone else either, because it's like it's not gonna help you. And then the Three of Clubs, that is the fighter. You could be doing like boxing, fam. It speaks of stress and struggle as well. So you're gonna be like, you feel like you're struggling to make ends meet, but if you keep doing it, you keep doing what you gotta do. At the end of the day, if it's your dream career, the money will come, right? If you're in the right mindset, if you attract it, it will come, hopefully. You also have the Queen of Diamonds. So this is someone that can attract a lot of money, someone that walks into the room and they want to hire her or them, whichever gender you are. So you're a light, you like to talk, you're gossipy, you're flirty, sophisticated, you're socialite, you have good judgment as well and a good sense of responsibility. And you have a lot going on. Like honestly, you could be a teacher by day and then own a restaurant by night. Like that was my bio teacher. Like honestly, she was a teacher, she had her own restaurant, she was always at the church. Like that could be you, where it's like you could be like a stay-at-home mom as well, where it's like that's what you're doing, and then you're doing a whole bunch of other stuff, like like moms definitely, like if you're a dad as well, but like I'm talking about moms now, okay? Mom appreciation. So for everyone that does have moms, or like if you become a mom, that could be like making your person your entire life, your kids your entire life, and like moms are always busy, so yeah, they don't have time to like ever rest basically. So that's what I got for pile number 4. I really hope the video resonated. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Hey my J-Stones, it's Mary Jim, and I'm back with another video, and today's video is what career should you be doing, and we are on pile nombre 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm literally not saying it right at all, fam. Are you Spanish? Are you Spanish? Why was I trying to speak Spanish? Something came over me that wanted me to speak Spanish. Ooh, I feel like you're really powerful, fam. I feel like you're really powerful, fam. Like, fam. I don't know. I feel like you could be a Cancer. I don't know. I feel like you can manipulate people. But anyway, yeah, you could literally manipulate people. So you could be an A sign or an Earth sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, as well as a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. I don't know why I'm getting like a water sign, like Pisces, Libra, Pisces and Libra, Taurus and Virgo, Capricorn, cusp or rising. So your song is I Got It by Danielle Bergoli. Again, apologies for the song that is made by this person. That is what it is. Let's move on from it. I made this a really long time ago and I'm only recording the video now. Fresh cut. Fresh cut. So it says it's really no flex. I got it. 6-figure check. I got it. Like they don't know I got it. You bees be running your mouth, but that ain't what I'm about. I'm running up commas in place. They took me out of the streets. So, what career should you be doing? I feel like the career that you do, you're gonna be making a lot of money, fam. A lot of money. You also could be a Capricorn. And you know how Capricorns are with their money. They make the money. Virgos with their money. Tauruses, I guess you can make the money too because you're a part of the earth signs. Like, honestly, y'all gonna be making the money, fam. You could be an earth sign, okay? Okay. So, you have a lot of major arcana cards with you. Like, honestly, I feel like you're gonna be the type of person, like, literally you're like Valcone in Gotham. You're like the dad in the family in the previous days when they were like the bread maker and everything, you know. But like now it's like equality and like the girls can also, and like it's equality for everyone. But we're going back in the olden days. Like I feel like you could be like an OG fam. Like you could be working in like an industry for like a really long time, and then it's kind of like the person's like, okay, it's high time that you got promoted. Like fam, what have you been doing with your life? Um, yeah, like, honestly, I feel like you're gonna be making so much money. So like, what career should you be doing? Like honestly, being a king and queen, because that's what you deserve. It says it's really no flex. I got it. I feel like the type of career you're gonna be doing is something that's to do with like bodybuilding, maybe. Something where people have to like look at you and like they just think authority. Basically, you could definitely be a part of like the police force. You could be a detective. You could be a part of the army. You could be something with like I don't know, like military work, but it's just like people look at you and they think, okay, authority. This is the authority figure right now. This is someone that's influential. This is someone that knows. This is like all the piles in one. This is someone that knows what they're talking about. This is a business orientated person. This is someone that is caring and loving. Like you would have a great resume. Like honestly, I feel like you have a lot of references. I feel like you did a lot of things like, you know, in high school, and you did a lot of jobs as well, and like you have a lot of experience. So it says like they don't know I got it. I feel like the job that you're gonna be doing is, people might think that for some reason you don't make as much money as you do. Like, people think, oh, like you probably don't make that much money, but it's like, fam, look at my bank account, okay? Like you be making the money. And then it says you bees be running your mouth. I feel like people are gonna say a lot of things about you. You're gonna get a lot of haters. You have to talk about it your card as well. I feel like what you have to do basically is make people talk about you. Like that could be your job. Like people talking about you is your job. You could be a reporter, a news weather reporter. But I don't know. But I feel like it's something that's like really like, you could be a dentist as well, fixing people's teeth. I don't know, but it's kind of like something where it's like people trust you to be doing what you're doing. You could be a photographer. Like people, like if people were booking a photographer, they trust that the photographer's gonna do a good job. You could be a food caterer as well, the person that like, you know, puts everything down there. You could be an event planner as well. Getting similar vibes to pile number one. You could be a manager. I think pile number one is a manager anyway. And then it says, but that's not what I'm about. I feel like people are gonna get a lot of, like, get mixed up with what you're doing. Like say now the thing that you're doing is like competing with another brand, but you guys like have really different values. Like if you look at different artists, basically, like I'm trying to think of artists that like I don't know, like it's just like person A and person B. So person A promotes drinking. I do not condone drinking, okay, at all, okay. Person A promotes drinking, person B promotes going outside. Which one is a better way to serve your time? And there's kind of like people gonna be thinking, but person B is associated with person A, so like aren't they like, you know, a part of the same thing? But it's like, no fam, like person B is their own person. So people are gonna get like a, but like they're gonna think that maybe you're associated with other things, but it's like you're not though. Like you are your own brand, you are your own company. Like, you'll have your own company, fam. Like, if you're a dentist, you have your own practice. Like, people must book appointments with you, fam. Like, seriously, you're part of the military, fam. Like, literally, like, you serve in the country. It says, I'm writing up commas in place. They took me out of the streets. So I feel like you could be working in the streets, maybe, and then it's kind of like you get, like, promoted, really. Like, you get promoted. Or it's like your lucky day, basically. So someone's gonna give you a chance. They'll be like, you know what, like, I feel like it's high time that you did this right now. I feel like the career that you're doing is gonna be something that you really love doing as well. It's gonna be something that's to involve your emotions, even, maybe, or your passions. Like, you have to be really passionate about it. Um, there are definitely a lot of downsides to your career that I'm getting as well for some reason, because you have the in love card and then you have Tweety busy standing in love, standing in front of her heart. So it's kind of like, maybe sometimes you have to be really, like, you have to keep your cool for certain things, or it's like you can't do everything that you want to be doing. Like, you have to basically pick. You have to pick between the things that you want to do and the things that you want to pay attention to. So it's like you can't be doing everything, basically, but you want to be doing everything. I feel like the career that you should be doing is something that has to do with designing as well. You could be like designing clothes for other people as well. But I don't know, I feel like for some reason it's like you got it though, but you lose it at the end. I don't know why I'm getting that. Because I'm looking at this over here and it's like there's a whole outfit put together, but then this pants over here doesn't have a top. So basically your job will include you. Like, you could definitely be a designer, like designing clothes for like really high end fashion, like models and everything to model. And the thing is, like, I feel like the job that you do, it's like helping other people so much, but sometimes you forget to help yourself. So it's saying like you need to remember to like love yourself and help yourself also, because maybe it's like really easy to give and give and give, but then like you're not getting and getting and getting, or like you're getting, but then you're not giving and giving and giving. So it's a lot of give and take, basically, and you're gonna have to like work with that. But I feel like it's gonna be really like a great job that you're gonna be doing, because it's like you give, you take, you give, you take, and mostly you give, but mostly you give. So you don't take that much, but when you do take, you take it with like a sword, fam. Like, you're like, you know what, like, I deserve this. I worked really hard for my money. Like, let me treat myself to this. I feel like the job that you're gonna be doing, you're gonna have to like face a lot of rejection and defeat, and a lot of times people are gonna say no to you. Like, that could be part of your job, people saying no to you. Like going door to door as well, selling products door to door, and having to keep your hands clean. I feel like that has something to do with getting people off the streets. Definitely could be a detective, someone that has to keep people off the streets, like I said. It could be like being a cleaner as well, cleaning things or cleaning other people as well. I'm getting cleanliness. With the Romeo and Juliet card, you could be a performer, or was kind of like something that was like meant to be, something that was destined to be the career that you want to be doing, and something that makes sense as well. Like, maybe at school you were always the person that was really good at math. You were always the person that was always doing drama, and then you become an actress, or you become a mathematician, you become a scientist, and it's kind of like, oh, I saw that coming. And then you're like something like that, where you're like, oh, I should have thought of that. Like, I should have known I was gonna do that. The career that you should be doing is something that's like you have to make a choice, basically. Something that's really hit or miss. So it's kind of like either you're in this career 100% or you're not doing it. Something where it's like you could be rich one day and poor the next. So it's like basically, I don't know, maybe like your money depends on other people, but that's only for some of you guys. I feel like the career you're gonna be doing, you're gonna make a lot of close friends. You're gonna meet a lot of people as well. Like, yeah, you're gonna meet a lot of people. You could even meet your significant other. You can meet your soulmate while you're doing this. Yeah, definitely. You have the in due time card as well. I feel like the career you're gonna be doing, it's gonna be like, it's gonna develop over time. Like, you'll be getting more and more successful over time. So it's kind of like you won't stay in one place ever. So you don't have to worry about getting bored or anything, because you won't. You have the dates card. So I feel like you're gonna meet someone over this period for some reason. Like, I feel like the career you're gonna do, like, you're gonna meet someone that's gonna change your life, basically. You have the Four of Diamonds. So the career you should be doing, my phone's gonna die. It says the inheritor, so maybe you could get like a large payout. Like, maybe someone could have passed away, like, raise their soul. Someone could have passed away, and then you get like a huge money thing. A huge money thing. You could get like a really big investment, or you could inherit a lot of money. Maybe you booked a deal, or you invested your money in a certain project, and then it turns out like that's actually like a really big project, and then you end up getting like a lot of money back on that as well. and it speaks of cutting back on expenses as well, and then getting a huge payout. Um, and having a stable foundation as well, being able to get around. And with the Two of Clubs, you're going to be someone that has to talk your way through a lot of things as well. You could be a negotiator, again, working in the business, type of career you should be doing. Something that has to do with giving advice to people as well. Getting disappointed on a daily basis, but it's like, it's worth it at the end of the day. Like, even though you get disappointed every single day, it's worth it, fam. Like, you'll be making the money. Like, you are happy at the end of the day. You have your family and your friends and people supporting you. And I feel like that's the most important part. Like, your career won't be your everything. Um, you'll have days where it's like stagnant in your career as well, and other days where it's booming. Um, something that's kind of like you can't leave it. Like, some people, like, they want to leave the business after a while, or they say like, I'm retired. But every time you're like, oh, I'm done, I'm done, I'm done. But then it's like, you're never done. Like, you always keep going because it's something that you love doing. The Nine of Clubs, it speaks of emotional experience and a quest or a journey. It's like a journey, the type of career that you're going to be doing. You could be starting off on like A level, then you end off on like, Z level type thing. So it's kind of like you always are going to be promoting. You're always learning something new. You're always going to be teaching something new as well. Every day won't be like the last. Ooh, man, my phone. Anyway, so it could be something that you've been wanting for a really long time and then you finally got it. Like I said, you could also meet someone really special along the way. It's going to be something that really influences other people. You could even get pregnant while you're busy doing it. I don't even know, but I'm just getting like a lot of love here. So yeah, a lot of good messages that I'm getting. My phone's gonna die, guys. I'm so sorry. And again, I'm just getting like a relationship is gonna form while you're busy doing this. So yeah, that's what I got for pile number 5. I'm so sorry that I had to cut it short, but I really hope the video resonated. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.